It's always great to spend some time with the lovely Tanya Visser, our builder's DIY garden expert. And this morning is all about rosemary. If you've never considered growing your own rosemary at home, maybe now is a good time to start because it really is such a versatile herb. Right, Tanya?
Absolutely. And it's no use getting that stuff in like the little jars that's all brown and stuff. You've got to have the fresh stuff. That's what it's all about.
Cool.
Now, there are different types of rosemary. I mean, this one over here you can see is much more of a taller, upright.
This is the one I know and I think most people know.
Okay. Now, this is called Tuscan Rosemary.
All right.
Much more longer stems.
Yes.
Really good for hedging. The thing with rosemary is that it comes from the Mediterranean. It needs full sun. Don't even attempt to grow the rosemary if you don't have at least 5 hours of sunlight a day. Here's another variety. Now, you can see the major difference.
This is quite a big difference.
That one's low, flat growing, very prostrate, and this is the Mcconnell's blue, the common garden rosemary that most people will have in their garden.
Okay.
It kind of like, it mounds out like almost a big cloud. But I tell you what, I love this one for cooking and this one for the use at home because I get much longer sprigs off it. Okay, so we're going to show you how to grow one in a beautiful terracotta pot.
Stunning.
Remember, the pot is about at least double the width of the current plant bag because that means it's got space to grow. You know, don't put it in a pot the same size as this because then it's going to be able to last there just for a couple of months.
Well, so let's get planting.
Let's get to it. Remember, make sure that our pot has got a hole in it.
All right.
Okay, lovely terracotta pot. We're going to put in a layer of pebbles, just of ordinary gravel, and that's going to help with the drainage. Brilliant. So in that goes. Fixed up. Okay, we've got some bone meal. You know that stuff.
I know this
That's
stuff.
our fairy dust.
All right,
And
hold a few there.
we're going to get a good 1 or 2 handfuls that I'm going to put into my potting soil.
Okay.
And that's just going to zing up our potting soil. Just spruce it up for a bit of extra zing for our plant. Okay, give it a good mix.
Cool.
Good job.
Perfect.
So we're using plain potting soil mixed with a bit of bone meal. Don't fill the pot up all the way to the top because then you're going to be ending up taking the soil out.
All right.
Okay. Now, we've shown you how to take plants out of a bag. So I'm going to see if you remember this.
You didn't show me with plastic bags.
It's okay. It's same principle.
All right.
Okay.
So you
Fingers round it. That's
Like
it.
this?
Fingers round it. Turn it over. That's it. Go for it. Go for
That's it. And this will
and
come
then
out.
over there, there's a sleeve there, and
All
there's
right.
a sleeve there. Grab it, and
Look at that.
you're good.
Brilliant, eh?
And pop them in, and then we take our mixture and throw some in.
And here we go.
I'm just going to fill it in all around.
You got it.
There we go. That's it. Oh, so we've got some beautiful pebbles over there, which are also brown in colour.
Okay.
So we've got just a couple of nice brown pebbles. Those around. The pebbles also act as a mulch, so they're going to retain the moisture inside there. All you need to do is get a good plant food, organic plant food, a liquid plant food, which you can get from your local builders. Follow the instructions, water it and feed it as the bottle says, and Bob's your uncle. One of my favourite things to do with rosemary is this over here.
And here I thought we're coming to do some gardening.
But you know, unless you use it, you aren't completing it. In here, I've got some chicken fillets,
Oh, wow.
which I've just put in a bit of olive oil, a little bit of turmeric, a bit of garlic, a bit of ginger, and a bit of salt and pepper. Whacked it in there with a few sprigs of the rosemary.
Yes.
And I've just left it in there. You can just pop it in the fridge overnight, ready to make your dish. Now, this is how we do it. You go and you pick a whole lot of these guys, nice and long. You're going to grab one of those.
Okay.
And we're going to use these as the skewers.
Wow.
Okay, so you're just going to grab it and strip it.
All right. All the way down.
That's it, strip it. Just take your knife and at the end, just make it a nice sharp point.
All right.
Okay. And then we're going to take our chicken fillets, make them into nice cubes, pop them all on.
All right. I'm good to go.
Okay, we take them, we dunk them in there. From there, and we can take this and head straight off to the fire.
Lovely.
Why don't you take a few minutes, turn them, and we'll enjoy them in a couple of minutes'
And
time.
we're good. Brilliant. Tanya, thank you so much, man. I am starving. I can't wait for those. But remember, you guys out there wanting to do the same, look at our website, expressoshow.com. All the details will be on there. And remember, pop down to local builders because all you need to take care of your own rosemary at home will be there right for you guys.
So if you're feeling inspired to take on your own DIY project at home, then maybe you might want to win a 250 Rands Builders voucher, courtesy of our friends at Builders. All you need to do is SMS the keyword Builders, including your name and city, to 33728, and you could try it out for yourself at home. We're going to take a quick ad break. When we come back, we're making a beautiful dish that has gotten everyone in the kitchen just waiting for the end of the show. But now, let's enjoy the view, shall we?